Hi there, Sideshow, the voice of Chinlock Wrestling here. How embarrassing. You've caught me in the middle of one of my hobbies, building homes for the needy, making good, quality homes for the less fortunate. It's just one of the things I love to do. You probably haven't heard about it because I don't like to brag about it very much. I don't want people to think any different of me. I don't want you to think any more of me. I don't want you to think I'm some sort of Superman or something. I'm just a man. Just a great, great, caring man who cares about others, like the needy specifically. But enough about that. You're here for Chinlock Wrestling's Free Match Friday, and we have a very exciting match for you this week from Chinlock 4 that came to you live from the Queen's Ark in Kingston, Ontario. We have a very special match today, and we have a special guest to introduce that match. You may recognize him from such hit television shows as Kenny vs. Spenny, and well, that's pretty much it. But that's pretty good, though, I must say. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to building this house for the needy.
Someone down there? Who are you? What are you doing in my
I'm
house?
gonna throw things over to Spenny, and I will talk to you later.
That's it. I'm calling the police.
Hey everybody, it's Spenny here. I was asked by the big muckalucks at Chinlock to talk about the match I did. I believe it was Chinlock 4. It was a handicap match. It was me and Freak Nation versus Tyson, Dux, and Tariq. There's really not much to discuss. I won. It was easy. I humiliated him. And I think it would be more better if I talked about my history with Tyson, because it's quite long, actually. I first met Tyson in Calgary at actually the Hearts House. We were down in the basement being stretched out by Stu, and I have to tell you, it was very painful. I was screaming and yelling. Everybody was screaming and yelling. But when it was Tyson's turn, he started crying like a baby. I can't take a house, Stu, stop it. And you just don't do that. You don't do that, So, we spent time there. We trained. I was hanging out with, Brett, Davy Boy, and Owen, R.I.P. And he was sort of isolated. People didn't really want to hang with him because he was such a wuss. So I did feel bad for him. And the next time I saw him was in, I believe it was, I'm not sure of dates because I once got a cocoa butt from Bobo Brazil, and my head has never quite worked in terms of chronology since. But I think it was at Cobo in Detroit, which makes sense because Tyson's from Windsor, and he probably went over there. So I'm wrestling mid-card. I'm fighting Flying Fred Curry. We're doing a lot of aerial stuff, and Tyson is actually there, and he's selling programs, probably illegally because he's Canadian. But anyways. It was during that match we did a lot of high flying, and that's where the beginning of the back problems that I suffer started. And I kept wrestling, and it was hard and it was painful, and I was sort of moving my way up, and people were talking about me. And I get a phone call one day, and I pick up the phone, and it's like, "Spenny, baby, this is the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes." And holy shit, it was Dusty Rhodes on the phone, like one of my heroes. And Dusty basically said that he keeps his eye on all the different talent out there, but he had requested some x-rays of my back because he heard about the back problem. And it said, "Spenny, baby, your back is not good. It's not good. You cannot wrestle. You can maybe manage, but you can't wrestle." And I love my talent. I like talent. I like to see talent wherever it is. So you're a star, baby, and I'm going to help you, baby. And he introduced me to a friend of his who was an agent in Hollywood. Within 2 weeks, I was starring in a show called Kenny vs. Spenny. I like to call it the Juggernaut, extremely successful internationally. And kept doing that show. About 3 years in, I get a phone call. And who is it? Quack, Tyson Dux. And he is begging me to go on Kenny versus Spenny. Absolutely begging me. He said he needs it. His career's going nowhere. He needs some help. And I felt bad for him. I remembered how he was sort of ignored in Calgary back in the day. Anyways, I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to put you over. I'm going to pretend I don't know how to wrestle. We're going to do a wrestling competition, and you can train me. And, that will be my way of helping you with your pathetic career. So basically, he did the show, and I think it was good for him. I don't really follow him. I'm a pretty big star, and he's sort of way down the ladder. Anyhow, all of a sudden, people start telling me that he's trash talking me on social media, and I'm like, what? Excuse me? Did I not just help this guy? And sure enough, he is. He's resentful. He resents my show business career. He resents my wrestling career. He resents my skills. He resents how good looking I am. And so I had to deal with him. I think the first time I faced him was in a Chinlock show, and then of course I beat him then, and then I beat him in the next one. So that's my history with Tyson Dux. Not a very good one. Not one that I'm proud of, but the guy's a prick. And if you watch this match, you'll see him get what he deserves.
House at the Queen's Ark for the 4th annual Chinlock Wrestling Charity Wrestling Show. I'm standing here with Spenny. Spenny, you have a big match coming up against Tyson Dux, part of a tag team match. You guys were once friends, now enemies. Tell me a bit about how this all came about.
Well, Tyson was on Kenny versus Spenny. Back up, please. And he turned on me, right, with Kenny, and they stopped me. And now my friend Jan Murphy's putting on this Chinlock charity event, says, do I want to be a part of it? So I said, sure. I love kids. I want to help kids, right? I want to do good in the world. That's what I'm all about. And then Tyson starts attacking me online. He's got his goons are calling me at night. They're waking me up like 9:30 at night. They're calling my house. And I'm a bit, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous. And I don't know where Tyson is, but have you seen him? He's grotesque. He's like got a beard. He looks like he doesn't bathe. And he's saying he's going to hurt me. And I'm here to, make money for kids. And I'm here to do good in this world. I can't get hurt. I've got a family. I've got a gig tomorrow, as a matter of fact, at Spearhead Pub in Kingston, no cover. And I can't do that if I'm crippled. And, I don't want to get hurt here. And that's it. He's a real wrestler. I'm kind of a real wrestler, but not really a real wrestler. I'm a skinny Jew, and he's a big musclehead. And if anything happens to me, Jan is going to be he's going to get an earful. You know what I mean?
I don't think I really need to ask this question, but if you had a prediction as to what's going to happen in your match tonight.
Well, he's going to kill me. That's what's going to happen. He's going to annihilate me, and I hope I'm not physically injured to the point that I can't perform doing what I do to make a living for my family. So I don't know. I really don't know, but I am nervous, and I'm scared, and I'm sorry that I even did this. I'm sorry that I told Jan I would do this. And, I tried to reach out to Tyson. I said, hey, let's talk. Won't even talk to me. Won't take my calls. Just giving me stuff, on the online thing, and it scared me. I'm a little scared.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck in your match tonight, and we'll send things back to ringside.
How many of you were here at last year's event? Yeah. We were. Excellent. Well, we have a repeat performer from last year's event. I don't know how much you're gonna like this, but been told this is the part of the show where this has to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the television show Kenny versus Spenny, Spenny!
There we go. And Sideshow, this has been an open public feud between Spenny and Tyson Dux.
This goes back to Kenny versus Spenny days. I don't know if you remember the wrestling episode.
Yeah, of course.
Tyson Dux was a big part of that episode, and these guys, their history goes back.
Yeah. So
Look at this. What's Spenny got in this bag here? What's he got in this bag? See, if you remember, Tyson Dux tried to buy a copy of Spenny's comic book, and it never showed up.
Well, I'm sure he was just delayed.
I told Jan I wasn't going to cry, but this is very emotional for me. I wrote a few words down. You guys having fun tonight? I went to my first wrestling show when I was only 4 years old. I was at Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, where I used to see the original Sheik, not the Iron Sheik. People like Tex McKenzie and Bobo Brazil and Dick the Bulldog Brower. That's when I fell in love with professional wrestling.
Some classics.
Old. I went to the Buffalo Memorial Auditorium and saw a whole different promotion where it was a bit bloodier and a bit meaner. And then, roughly 16 years after that, I turned professional. I became a pro wrestler. Shut up.
Oh. Is this another appreciation night?
Whoa.
My feuds have been legendary. I've worked with the greats. The Iron Sheik, legendary feud with the Iron Sheik. Perhaps you remember that. He called me Penny. Of course, Rhino. Worked with Rhino. Rather legendary feud I had going there. As a matter of fact, Jesse Mack wouldn't be the Chinlock champion if it wasn't for me.
Oh, Boobird's out.
I used chloroform on Mike Martell
That's right, you know.
in the Royal Rumble. Excuse me, young lady, have some manners. Anyways, my most famous, of course, grudge match was against Yarp Yarp on Kenny versus Spenny. And that was the first time that I met Tyson Dux. Quack, quack.
I thought it was pronounced Dukes.
What?
Sideshow.
It's Dukes. Okay, we'll call him that. Dukes then.
I think.
Quack, quack. Anyways, when I worked with, we did it. We showed the training. I was suplexed. I took all kinds of chops. What you people don't know, what happened behind the scenes, was that I was injured from doing that show. I sustained injuries to my lumbar, the L4, L5 quadrant, also my thoracic, T11 and T6 quadrants.
Those are important quadrants.
Are those
I
real?
I don't know if you know about this.
I didn't know about the T's.
Where's
This
Dr. Bob?
is an X-ray of my back.
Wait a minute.
I'll tell you why I'm
Is that a
here.
real X-ray?
I am here to announce my retirement from professional
Whoa!
wrestling.
That's too bad.
Retirement.
Sorry to see you go.
I am retiring
Wow.
as of immediately on the orders of my personal physician, Dr. Les Richmond of Toronto, Ontario. I believe now is the time you guys start chanting, "Thank you, Spenny." Everybody.
Well.
Thank you, Spenny. Thank you, Spenny.
Not quite the same reaction.
Thank you, Spenny. I'm retiring. Come on. Thank you, Spenny.
Oh. Okay, what do we got here? Spenny has finally been
What's going
laid up
on?
for a moment.
Thank you, Spenny. I'm giving my speech. This is my retirement speech.
Has the X-ray. Whoa, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Dux and Tariq.
Tyson Dux.
Yeah, that's a formidable pair.
Wow.
And Sideshow, you gotta watch out for Tariq. He's a heavy striker, the top striker in Canada, or so he tells me.
I do not doubt it.
Hey, Spencer. Hey, Spencer. Can I see that for a second? You wanna hand that over? You know what? Give me that thing. Give me that thing.
That's his X-ray of his T1.
Yeah. What did you say? Your T6?
Whatever, my
Your
thoracic.
T4? Your sciatica? What? Yeah. Do you even know how to spell sciatica?
Yes.
Hey, T, look at this.
I don't know how to spell
I think
sciatica.
it starts with a C.
Hey, man.
Does it start with
Why does his back look like a dog?
I don't know.
This is a dog x-ray.
What?
I don't know. because
Hold on
you
now.
ruined my back.
It's an animal hospital right on the bottom, dude.
A dog X-ray.
Hey, it says Fido.
A dog.
Hey, is this your wireless is that? You know
A
what?
dog X-ray.
You're not backing out of this. You've been talking a lot of smack. My name is Tyson Dux. I'm the greatest professional wrestler of all time.
Quack, quack.
Oh.
Quack, quack.
So,
I'm
Spenny,
retired.
Except for, of course, Tariq.
Can't call. I'm retired.
You know what? You're not retired. You're about to get beat. is what- You know what? You're about to get beat.
This looks like it's about to be a handicap match.
Sideshow, this
Spenny
This could get messy.
against Tyson Dux and Tariq.
A handicap match.
Boy, I wouldn't like Spenny's chances against one of them.
Spenny's T4 and T6 are all out of
I
line.
think that's tax
Spenny
stuff.
has partners, I'm told.
Oh, Spenny's pointing
Yes!
to the
Partners?
back.
Where are they?
All right, if Spenny has partners, send them out.
All right. Who could it be?
I know who this is.
Recognize this music, and I don't like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Spenny's partners, Sideshow Jack and the Madman Taylor, Freak Nation!
Freak Nation returns to Chinlock Wrestling.
These guys are straight up
Oh,
messed
yeah.
up. Madman Taylor should not be that close to a child. He is dangerous.
Madman Taylor is not allowed near playgrounds or schools.
No.
Look at this, right underway.
Whoa. Going right at it. These guys don't, like, they don't really feel pain. In fact, I think they like it, Freak Nation. And Spenny hugging the ring post and directing traffic like the coward that he is.
It's a tag team match. You wait on the outside until you are tagged.
I'm
Freak
sure he
Nation.
should be ready to tag in any time, too.
Look at these guys.
This T11 forward 9 vertebrae of a dog.
Those are important parts of the body, Andy. If you haven't been through it,
Well,
then you wouldn't know.
it's said from an animal hospital. That was a dog. A dog x-ray because Spenny didn't want to fight or back up his words. He's been chirping Tyson Dux on.
I will be the judge of that.
We're going to see. We're going to see real quick. And I'll tell you this. If Spenny gets in there alone, it's going to be over real quick.
It's a tag match. Spenny is waiting to be tagged into the match.
We got Tariq on the apron. Looks like Tyson Dux. Gonna get back in.
Tyson and Madman Taylor going to start this one,
Okay.
maybe?
Tyson's a technician, too. I can't wait to see him in there. Madman Taylor, he is just that bit of crazy in his face that you can't quite put your finger on where it's from and what it's capable of.
He's got a face like a bag of elbows.
And you can only see half of it. I wanted the rest of it.
You don't want to know.
Uh-oh, Tariq's in.
What is
Tariq,
this?
hit from behind. And then you go after Sideshow. Tariq, the heavy striker. Boom. With a boot put on there. Tyson going after. Stomp on the hand. I haven't seen the Freak Nation's bag of toys yet. They got a nail bat thing. Double elbow. And down goes Taylor. Oh boy, Spenny is trying to stay away.
Spenny's not the legal man.
Hey, Sideshow's back's looking pretty good there. For a guy who has a... Whoa! Sideshow. He might be KO'd there. That is bad news for Spenny, who is still running quite well. And is he going... What? Spenny is escaping.
He's quite limber for an injured man.
He is quite limber for a guy with all these made-up vertebrae problems.
T4, TC, he's in pain right
He is
now.
still
I guarantee
running.
it. But when you're running for your life, you run for your life.
Tyson Dux is gone, and his partner Tariq is getting double teamed.
You don't let something like a T4 injury stop you when you're running for your life.
Freak Nation stomping, pounding Tariq. And Tyson Dux going after Spenny, who has run out of steam. Uh-oh. Spenny's cardio isn't where it needs to be.
Wow, Spenny is... Wow, he's keeping out of the way, though.
You better watch out. Mike Martell's in the crowd there. He could snap at any moment, too. Spenny's going into the crowd.
A double team going on in the ring right
I'm trying
now.
to keep track of this. Tariq's
There's
getting...
a lot going on here.
Oh, Tyson Dux got him.
Oh, no, come on. He's injured.
Oh, boy. Dux got him.
He is retired.
He is running very well. His back is
Come
fine.
on.
His dog might be messed up, but he's fine.
What is this?
What is he doing in the crowd? Is he going to suplex him on this metal stairs?
No, he's not.
If he didn't have a back problem now, he will. Whoa! And Freak Nation just saved him. Boy, people's coats are being stomped on. Their valuables. Tyson Dux, where's Tariq? Tariq is beat down.
Tariq he's still in the ring right
He's left
now.
in the ring. Freak Nation in the crowd. This one's gone fully out of control.
Tariq's on his way now.
Tariq's climbing over. We are still out of the ring here. Oh, just double shot to Tyson Dux. Tariq coming back.
This is just
Whoa.
a brawl.
And Tariq with those hands.
Is there a legal man in this match?
I don't think there's ever been in this one. And Spenny just watching in the crowd. Why don't you take a seat, Spenny? It'll be more comfortable.
Tyson Dux being sent back in.
Dukes and Sideshow Jack. Spenny walking. Wow. Tyson Dux taking a pound. Tariq's in there too. Oh! You hear that? Nasty chop. I think he busted him open. Look, I think he cut his chest with that chop.
That.
I think he made him bleed with a chop. Ferocious. And there's Tariq, the heavy hitter, Canada's most dangerous striker.
Looks like we finally got a match going on back in the ring again.
Do we have, okay, are these the two legal men now?
They must be.
I guess. That is Taylor.
I think at this point as a referee, you just kind of take the first two that hit the ring and you just let it go.
You go with it. Dukes down again, kicks out after one.
Tag Spenny in.
Spenny is in the corner. He's probably still winded from his light jog around the arena. Taylor, the headlock, takes out Sideshow Jack.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
These two guys are brutal.
They're weird, and they're dangerous.
Look at this.
And a spin,
Look at
and
this.
an Irish whip, boom! And another double splash.
Here it comes.
One, a boot right to the chin. Dukes is down.
Sorry,
and that might be
Dukes.
it. Two. No.
Wait. Sideshow Jack's the legal man.
The ref has lost control. We don't know if there's ever been two legal men in this matchup, but we'll settle for these two. I didn't see a tag. Right to the stomach. Yeesh. And Tariq starting to look a little fresh. Get him in there. Uh-oh. He's hung over. Oh,
No!
what was that? Tariq just went legend. I want another look at that one. Holy.
Wow. Did you see that? Look at this. Look at this.
Sideshow.
Here it is, right here.
The elevation. I was expecting a kick and
Wow. Look at that.
boom. Wow. Okay.
Unreal.
Tariq is full of surprises here. Two. Taylor gets in. Wow. Okay.
Here comes Tariq now.
No legal tag there, but it doesn't seem to matter in this match. Still to come, folks. Main event for the Chinlock Wrestling heavyweight title. Jesse Mack versus Madison Crane.
I cannot wait for that.
Madison Crane winning the 20-person Chinlock Rumble. Tariq and Dukes just make the tag sound. Close enough. Sideshow, this is so out of control. Let's go. Take it.
I lost track a long time ago. to be completely honest with you.
I don't. All I know is Spenny hasn't done anything except try to escape.
Spenny's injured.
He's not.
You're tired. You saw the X-rays.
It was from an animal hospital, from a cave. It might not have even been his own dog. And then he ran around the arena.
Is an animal doctor a doctor? Thank you very
Of
much.
animals, and it said an animal named Fido at the bottom of the X-ray. You heard Tyson Dux.
Maybe they have nicknames.
I tell you. There's Tariq. Sideshow Jack needs to tag it somewhere, I'll tell you that.
Tariq is intimidating. Look at
That elbow.
Wow.
Another chop. A mixed martial arts
Look at these
background.
strikes. Oh.
He is dangerous.
Wow.
That's the nastiest jab I've ever seen. Wrenching the neck and the spin. Ooh. Bottom of the neck, base of the spine. Two.
Sideshow Jack is worse for wear right
He
now.
needs a tag. He was bloodied by that chop earlier from Dukes. Here might be another one.
Oh, man.
Earning your paycheck tonight, Jack.
Man.
Tyson Dux. Look at the elevation, the vertical, and then a hard elbow right to the sternum. 1, 2.
Bad man Taylor in to break up the count.
Spenny slouched in the corner, useless as ever. Dukes, pocket trash, right to Spenny.
Wow, Tyson Dux is impressive.
I wonder if Freak Nation regrets helping Spenny. I would think if they have a same thought in their head, which from their get up in their gear, I
wouldn't
debate.
count it.
No, but if they did, I'd say you'd have to regret it right now. And Sideshow, I don't think we've seen everything in Tariq's arsenal. That dude scares me.
Tariq is.
He's intense.
He frightens me more on the ring apron than he does in the ring, to be honest with you.
Well, we've seen what he's been able to do. Dukes off the rope. Whoa! And he takes a shot from Jack. That was a desperation home run shot.
Come on, Tyson.
He landed it. All of it. Sideshow Jack doesn't even know where he is.
That's it.
Up and backdrop. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. That has to be all instinct at this point.
I don't even think Sideshow Jack knows where he is at this point.
No. He may not have before he got in the ring either. However, your point is well taken. Elbow. Right to the top of the head. He is just being worked over. I don't know if there's a part of Sideshow Jack's body that has not been worked over tonight.
Look at the chest of
Oh,
Sideshow.
here's another. Oh, wow.
Goodness, man.
We're in the second level, folks, here at the Queen's University Arc, and we felt it. I can only imagine you did at home. Whoa. Into the turnbuckle. Oh. And he's got to get to that corner. I'm just thinking
Sideshow Jack needs out of this ring right now.
Sideshow, I'm just thinking, like, as a person, he needs to get out of there, and finally he does.
Wow.
He
Here
is
comes
level.
Madman Taylor again.
There's Taylor.
Tariq's in.
No
Taylor.
apron. Elbow. All right, Taylor flying. Going for a suplex and right to the ribs.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Sideshow Jack back in. Dude, stay out.
Oh, no.
What?
I don't know what's going. Look at this.
Double.
Look at this.
No. Going for a double.
Who's going to get the better of this one?
Freak Nation. Got it. Whoa.
Let's take. I got to see that again. Wow.
Freak Nation gets the better of Dukes and Derek Spear.
Unbelievable.
Taylor with the hook, and Dukes is right there. Of course, Spenny's not doing anything. Just standing there like a lump. Wow. Oh. Fireman carried into a driver. And look at Jack. Oh, wow. Yikes. The referee's hands are on his head. Jack, go home, bro. It's over. Get out. Get out.
Jack's chest.
Look at Spenny not tagging. Oh, he did? Oh, no, he walked out. Of course. Of course. No, he's getting in. That kick by Tariq left me speechless.
Wow, look at the pain
Oh,
on Sideshow Jack's face.
Now
Here
Spenny,
comes Spenny.
the hyena to clean up the scraps.
There's the pin.
1, 2.
Wow.
You better watch out. I think Dukes is playing possum. Dukes has been waiting for this.
Spenny's glasses fell
Turn
off.
up. Oh,
Wait, his
grab by the
glasses.
throat. He's got by the neck. Dukes has Spenny in a bad way. Spenny can't do anything. Taylor comes to his rescue. Why these guys are helping Spenny? He left him for dead. Oh, and there's Tariq. Tariq with more kicks and chops. Spenny's still in the ring. I believe he's still
Goodbye,
with the legal man.
Sideshow Jack and Madman Taylor.
Oh, boy.
There it is.
And he's begging. Is he putting glasses on? He's putting glasses on, Sideshow.
You wouldn't hit a man with glasses,
There's
would
no
you?
depth that Spenny won't sink. He put glasses on. Dukes picks him up, says, Oh, boy. Spenny is about
No,
to
not
get
his back, not his
destroyed.
back, not his T4.
His fake back injury is going to turn real. Wait, Madman Taylor's right there. A kick in his Spenny.
Oh!
You got Dukes. 1, 2, 3.
It's over.
What?
Spenny.
How did that happen?
I told you, Spenny was on that ring apron the whole match. I knew once he was tagged in, it was over.
How did Spenny's being dragged out like
Get him out of there. He is an injured man. Look at this suplex.
We won.
Look at this.
We won.
Look at this double suplex. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Spenny.
Spenny. Luck. I don't know what to call that. That is the upset of upsets. He didn't deserve it. He didn't earn it. And he's looking
I'm out of retirement. Yeah.
What a strange man.
Tyson
There's your
Dux,
winner right
you're
there,
nothing,
Spenny,
bud.
just like he always versus Spenny walks away victorious.
Tyson Dux is not happy. Here's how the match ended. We're going to have a look in a moment.
Look at this.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Just the momentum, I guess.
There he is. Spenny
Dux
coming
is-
into this match and just finishing it off.
Dux is shocked.
Tyson Dux is not. Is he looking up here?
Tariq, I was looking at you. I'm pointing to you. It was Sideshow. I don't want to be anywhere near these guys. Looks like Tariq isn't too happy. Huh. Okay, Tariq's walking away.
Dux does not look happy right now.
Neither of them do. Oh. Kids are chirping Dux. It's a kid. Can you leave them alone, please? They're here to have fun. It's the holiday season. Dux, you just got pinned by Spenny, bro. Get out of there. It's an embarrassment.
I told you, man. Don't.
What, you can't beat Spenny, so you're going after. Even Tariq's talking him into it. No, come on. Sideshow, even you can't condone this.
That kid just make a breath joke about Tyson Dux.
Wow.
That kid is bold, man.
That is fearless. Heck, if Spenny beat Dux, maybe he could too.
I'm gonna steal your shirt.
Hey, if Spenny can beat him, he's an injured man. Anybody could.
Just a whole bunch of heels in that.
That was a fun match.
And you know what? I want to see more of Tariq, dude. Like, that was the striking, the agility of Tariq.
Listen to this. The audience chanting quack at Tyson Dux.
I think it's Dux.
Oh, right.
The kids are chanting quack.
All you animals know, you Kingston animals know, that tomorrow is Sunday. That's the Sabbath. I want to make sure every parent in here knows that these little mischiefs should all go to church, because they're all little sinners.
What?
Now he's
talking to me like that, calling me a foul, a duck. My God, it's Dukes, you little brats.
Look at these kids.
The whole thing is really funny. Spenny won. Yeah, there's 3 against 2, and I'm pretty sure their makeup isn't hypoallergenic because I'm itchy as hell. I'm telling you right now, if this wasn't for charity, I would beat every single last one of you children.
Too bad it is for charity.
He is insane. He was talking like a preacher about sinners, and then he goes off about hitting kids.
Hey, great match, right? Also pretty cool that we got Spenny to be a part of that. That's pretty cool, right? Anyway, I'm Sideshow, and maybe we keep this whole building the homes for the needy thing just between you and me, if that's cool. Anyway, I should probably get going. We'll see you next week for Free Match Friday, and until then, I'm Sideshow, the voice of Chinlock Wrestling, and the pleasure has been all yours.